love and happiness, or whatever they say in this episode. So I'm talking about Justice, episode 7, I think. This is a bunch of hoodoo. Anyways, not a fan of this episode. First of all, don't remember watching it all that much, as it starts out with some very, very overt sexual sort of stuff going on. As a kid, this was like we're going to skip this one. And then we go from sex to religion. And the crew, so the basic premise is the Enterprise has just dropped off a colony, and they find this Class M planet. There's some people on there. They go investigate to see if they can do shore leave. And the inhabitants are very peaceful. They have a basic code of laws. They have very free practices as far as sex, and everything's good. The only downside they find out very early is that any infraction of their law is met with death, and of course Wesley is the one who gets that. So, or not that doesn't get the punishment, but he potentially could. They also find out that this planet is protected by some sort of pan-dimensional set of beings that the inhabitants call God. We're not even pretending like we're not talking about this. And so they worship this thing, and it protects them and watches over them. And Picard at some point brings an inhabitant up to be face to face with their god. All the while, there's all of this conversation around the Prime Directive, which apparently had nothing to say about going down and sending people to this new planet that no one has ever had any contact with. Their first contact was like, "Hey, can we vacation here and have sex with you?" Prime Directive apparently has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to say about that. And apparently is fairly loose as far as if your own crew is in danger, that it's more okay to beat the Prime Directive or ignore the Prime Directive if you're trying to save one of your crew. Meanwhile, there's a whole lot of holier than thou type stuff. That we are super progressive and we have evolved beyond our need for just simple gods, and these people are backwater, and they are stupid, and they believe in these gods, and these gods are these aliens, and that's so maybe God is just an illusion and does not exist, and all sorts of stuff like that. Again, we're tiptoeing around trying to think about deeper philosophical things, but we don't actually get that deep, and we don't actually think these things through that deep, through that well. So yeah, this is not a favorite episode. This is one of the couple where they really hit this like. Religion is for unevolved beings, sort of thing that Star Trek, especially the Next Generation, does quite not quite a bit, but there's a couple where this is a main thing, and this is the first one of those. There's definitely some overtones of, the beginning is, oh, look, this planet is so perfect and there's nothing that could possibly go wrong. And we all know that it's obviously going to go wrong. What the line that went through my mind for the soft opening was, do you even watch the show from, what's that show? What was that movie? Galaxy Quest. Did you not see Shore Leave? Like, what's going on here? So, anyways, not my favorite episode. In fact, one of my least favorite episodes, I think. Definitely so far. So that is Justice, or that is the illusion of justice. Oh, also commentary on just the criminal justice system and death penalty specifically. Actually, some interesting points about justice system that, a law that is just blanket and the punishment is the same across the board is maybe not a very just system. That was a good one. But other than that, yeah, not my favorite. So that was justice. See you next time. Engage. I should say engage at the first. Anyways, doesn't matter. Peace and long life, and we'll see you later. Bye.